Are you one person who's wondering if life coaching is truly an income potential for newcomers, for new players? Like, if you have been in the industry that is progressive, giving you money, giving you financial confidence, and you have earned merits, you have been paid quite some time, and you're looking into life coaching, but you're looking at the very questions that countless coaching enthusiasts are really fascinated, interested, or before they dive into professional training, they wanted to know, is there really money? Is there really an opportunity for me to let go of my source of income today? Is coaching established industry? Is coaching something that I can do and replace my present income or even get better? Is coaching truly a profession and a business that can make things well for you in terms of finances? If that is your very question, or maybe you have been in coaching, you have been learning, training, you are a coaching professional, you are a professional certified life coach, and you're still not getting the money, the finances, the confidence that you can make it in this profession, then this episode is perfect for you. Welcome to day 21. Today is the 21st of January in the year 2024. Welcome to the day that we will unpack the passive coaching income secrets. Okay. Passive coaching income secrets in the coaching profession. Beyond the grind, mastering the art of hustle in the year 2024. This is Master Coach A. And I'd like to welcome all of you, Master Coach Asmin, Coach Darbel, Coach Marife, Coach Nords, Coach Orville, and Coach C. You're here, okay? So tag a friend. Don't keep me as a secret. It's a Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday. And today, our coaching hub is taking a rest. So please don't take a moment and visit the Cup Coffee Republic. But if you want to have a coaching conversations, you want to experience coaching in practice, then visit us from Monday to Saturday from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. because we are now operating up all night. So if you are one person, hello, Coach Joanna. If you are one person also watching this on a replay and you are one coaching enthusiast or you are one coaching spectator and you have not dived into our profession, but you are really looking into what we do, then I invite you to take a look at www.lifecoachphilippines.com, or better yet, why don't you join us in my upcoming certification class, February 2 and February 3. This is a face-to-face at the function hall of the Cup Coffee Republic. So if you are crossing border with me, if we are just meeting for the first time, I am Master Coach A. I am from the Philippines. I am the founder, the creator, and the ideator of Life Coach Philippines. And you are watching Life Coach Corner. This is our community service. So we are existing, okay, we are in existence since 2017, and since I become a professional certified life coach, I had my training from San Diego, and since then I had the heart, the passion to duplicate the success that I have in this profession. And so far, I'm now on my seventh year in really advancing the profession in my country. But if you are coming from different parts of the globe, and you probably have heard life coaching because this is the second fastest growing industry in the world, but you have not seen so much growth in your country and you want to duplicate what we are doing here in the Philippines. So, quick background of myself. In 2017, after being certified, having my professional training, I've seen a lot of opportunities in my country. So back then, life coaching is barely heard in in my place of origin. And so I don't share, fortunately for me, I don't share the experience of many individuals, coaching professionals who don't get a client. Quite the opposite. During my time, the moment I got professional and I got my certifications, I started offering my service. I am grateful for the institute where I graduated and had the professional training. Right after I passed the certification, I had my exams. After my certificate was released, in a matter of week, 1 week, I've been receiving client calls, and I've seen great opportunities. And these are clients that are new, so they are not coming from my industry. They're not coming from my consulting industry. I've been in trade. Before that, I was in trade. I was in consumer products. I was trading. I was in marketing. But my clients during that time was not really coming from my expertise. So these are new clients, and I truly see, like I've seen during the time, the opportunity for my countrymen. Okay, so I'm from the Philippines, and I've seen the opportunity for my countrymen to really use the professions to say goodbye, to bid goodbye to from poverty. So I'm a graduate of economics. So from the University of the Philippines, I'm a scholar, and it has to. I'm sharing this with you because this is where my passion to liberate or to help my countrymen be set free from poverty. So my college education paid by the taxes. Okay, so the masses, the taxes, the people who's paying taxes, who paid taxes. So if you are one employee, you are one business owner, you're paying your taxes. So know that your payment. Okay, so of course we talk about corruptions, we talk about all of this in the government, but you know what, there are people who benefits from you paying taxes. So right now I'm not in the positions to pay taxes. Of course, during my corporate stint, I was paying taxes, and I don't really badmouth about paying taxes because I am one beneficiary of people's money. So I got my scholarship, I finished my education, I finished my college educations because there are taxpayers' money who supported, who paid for my college education. And so, going back to my story in 2017, so I was in a corporate world for 2 decades and over 2 decades, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all the benefits I was having. Um, I am blessed, okay, but there was something lacking. So in 2016, we together with my project Timothy, we've started Decaf Corporate Republic. We started venturing into business, full-time business. I bid goodbye to my corporate stint. So cut long story short, if you are from my space, you know my story about really wanting to take care of my mental health. I wanted to provide a place of refuge. I've been in trauma study for about 18 years right now. And so during the time when I started my project Timothy and we built Decaf Coffee Republic in 2016, all we wanted was to provide a place of refuge to people who's looking for a place to have their me time, their Bible reading time. Because during that time, I was a discipleship coordinator. I was doing discipleship. I was in a ministry, but from Monday to Saturday, the church was closed. So there's no place for us to go. There's no place for us to convene. And so together with Project Timothy, we wanted to create that space, and we've got Decaf Coffee Republic. However, a lot of things happen, and God has always been very faithful to my team, to me and my family. And so we were looking for an opportunity, we were looking for a platform. I personally wanted something that I can offer to my guests, to offer to my customers that are really proven. Okay, so I wasn't able to use my materials from the church, so a lot of people was questioning what we were doing, and so we were banned. So we were told not to use church materials. We were told not to use the church, okay, as a backup for the business that's not used. And so we were left there, and we got the Bible, we got our Bibles, we got, you know, I was with fellow ministry partners, but we cannot use the church material. So I look for something that I can use, and God led me to an organization based in San Diego. And later on, I found out that this organization is being headed by a pastor. So I was trained by a pastor, but he was operating in the secular. He was operating away from the church. So he's not promoting the institute as a church, a ministry or what. But later on, I found out that he's a pastor. So I didn't knew that. Anyhow, when I started my profession in 2017, I've seen the great need, and I've seen the market to really bloom. I've seen the market to have big opportunities, being the second fastest growing industry in the world. So I knew that there's so much opportunity for life coaching, and I dive in. So fast forward to 6 years after. So now I'm on my seventh year. I did the best decision I could even think of. And so I'm grateful right now. Over half a thousand of students and the people you are seeing in our country practicing life coaching are my students. So I'm grateful for that. And what is unfortunate, however, is that it is also true that many of the people I train, many of my students are not making money. And so if you are here and you are one person, maybe you're making money, maybe you're getting money from the professions, but you know that you can still grow. Okay, can you please let me know in the comment by giving me one? Okay, what does it mean? It means that you still want at least one way, okay, to make more money, to make more income, to leverage more in the profession. At least one. You want one, because right now what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to share with you actually 9 steps. Okay, so 9 steps. I've learned this, I've seen this, and I've implemented this. So from the creator of Coaching Genie, Milana. So Milana, if you're watching, thank you. Thank you for this. So I am one beneficiary of your 9-step process, and I'm sharing this now in my community. Maraming salamat. Thank you, dear. You've been doing a great job, and you are one person in the industry that I truly honor, truly adore. And in case you watch this, okay, so I am also a beneficiary of your Coaching Genie. Of course, right now I moved to a new platform, but I will always be forever grateful for what you're doing in the industry. And kudos to you. Okay, I'm sending blessing to your space. So tonight I'm going to be sharing your 9 steps, 9 ways, 9 secrets. Okay, and thank you for the blessing. Thank you for all the learning. Thank you for all the what you're doing. Thank you for sustaining the pressure in our industry. So thank you. So if you are also one learner, okay, if you are also coming from our community, if you are part of the Coaching Genie community, and you are advancing in the profession wherever you are in different parts of the globe. So I hope that we continue regardless of the platform that you are using right now. I really encourage you to continue teaching, to continue sharing, to continue changing lives. Sometimes it can be very, very tiresome, it can be very frustrating if it feels like it's taking a toll on us. But honestly, we continue to grow. We are still the second fastest growing industry. And so I'd like to send you my encouragement, my, like, just continue advancing the profession. So wherever you are in different parts of the globe, congratulations. I know that you're doing a great job. I know that despite all the what we've encountered during pandemic, we know that we are in the profession that continue to grow and continue to thrive. So sending blessing from the Philippines. All right, so right now I'm gonna go back, and to all my countrymen, to all the people now in the Philippines, if you're coming from the Philippines, or if you're coming from different parts of the globe but you're a Filipino, can you just please let me know in the comment where you're coming from? So let me know if you're coming from the Philippines, and if you're coming from um, a province, you're coming from a region, Coach Marife. Okay, just let me know what province, what region are you coming from. So just in case if you're watching this on a replay, I would really encourage you as well to let us know where you're coming from. So regularly I read the comments after I went on live. I check on comments, I read your comments, and so I would really appreciate if you let us know where you're coming from. So tonight I'm going to be sharing passive coaching income secrets, and no longer secrets. Okay, so How many of you here have uh, this feeling? Okay, this feeling of you want to like leverage, and you're hoping. Okay, so if you are connecting, if you are getting this and you're sharing the same thoughts, you're sharing the same sentiments. Okay, so okay, how many of you have this? You know that you offer something that can help people, and you hope that you can duplicate your hours, you can duplicate your strength, you can duplicate your time. You want to help more, earn more. You want more. Okay, so Scott Allen said, a project is complete when it starts working for you rather you working for it. So let me repeat that. Okay. Scott Allen said, a project is complete when it starts working for you rather than you working for it. So what I wanted to do tonight is to challenge you to put as a project. Okay. So if you have not yet catch, okay, you are still catching up on all the episodes that I've done here in my 31 days stint. So this is my 21st day, so 21 days, episode 21. But episode 16, I talk about life coaching as an artistry. Episode 17, the science, okay, the neural symphony. Episode 18, I talk about lifestyle. Okay, so that's where I shared the impromptu coaching, how you would use coaching in the moment. And then episode 19, I talk about coaching as a profession. And then last night, I talk about coaching as a business. And now, alongside of this, once you master, so from if you decide if you decide to from practitioner move to being an entrepreneur, a business owner, eventually you will move to moving to a space where you're having passive income. Now, I'd like to tell you this, okay? I'm teaching my students that you cannot create passive income if you do not know how to create active income. And I'll tell you why, okay? I know that there's a lot of individuals who get the SOS, a shiny object syndrome, where you go for where the money is, where do I get enough money fastest, quickly that I can. Now, in life coaching, the bar to enter is too low, but the bar to make it is high. So it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of study, it takes a lot of training, it takes a lot of heart, big heart, it takes a lot of commitment, it takes a lot, okay, to reach, I would say, to the level that you are confidently saying that you are really getting the best fruits from the professions. And I am here and I am a living testimony of that. Now, why I'm saying that you cannot create passive income if you don't know how to create income, because the path that I'm going to be sharing with you is that you start from active income to leverage income before it becomes a passive income. Now, a leverage income is an income that you're still working, you're still doing work, you're still, exerting effort, you're still using the currency of time, currency of effort, currency of energy. You're still, using this currencies back and forth. But along the way, you are building or you're stocking your resources, you're making investments, and later on, you can move to passive income. Now, how many of you here, you were with me last night and you watch, or maybe you catch, okay, you didn't catch the live, but you watched the replay, and you decided that you will be an entrepreneur, you're gonna be a business owner, you're gonna grow big in these professions. And how many of you would tell me now, hashtag me, okay, eventually, okay, or even right now, you can feel in your heart that you want to achieve leverage income and eventually passive income from this profession? How many of you would say me? How many of you would give me hashtag me now in the comment? All right. So I would always ask, okay, see, I think the question here is, do you ever wish, okay, so let's start now with leverage income. So why are you going to be working on leverage income? So here's my questions to you. Do you wish, do you want, okay, that you can take a vacation from coaching or from doing the coaching works, not because you need vacation, but because you like it. So there's a difference between needing it and liking it. So, like, how many of you wants that feeling that, okay, when I have clients, I have things to do and all of these things, but I can take a vacation whenever I want, not because I need, because I'm tired, I'm stressed, but because I want. So, um, if you don't know me very well, even way back in the corporate world, I would say, to my employer, okay, so whenever I'm going to be hired, I'm going to be moving, I'm going to be pirated, I would tell my employer that um, I'm willing to work. So I'm a certified workaholic. I'm willing to work holidays, my birthdays, and all of that. Okay. So if you come from the retail industry, you know that we don't have holidays. When it's holiday, Christmas season, that's the time that we are needed at work. So, and when we become an executive, even if we are not at work, or maybe we are on holiday, we are on a break, we know that we are on call. You know that. Okay. So I would always say that, hey, you can stretch me all you want, but if it's my children's PTA, parents teacher meeting, and my children's birthday, I'm gonna be off. So my firstborn's born, his birthday is September, my second child is August, and my last, okay, my youngest, my only daughter, is on October. So you just imagine September, October, November, that's gonna be like my downtime. I would say that that would be the months, okay, it's like a quarter, that I would have a downtime. I would have to go on break, I would have to go on a vacations, I would have to prepare for my children. And during corporate times, that would always be a problem, because even if I'm with my children, would have my time, my mind, my thoughts with the works I do in the corporate job. So, and it just changed, okay, these things change when I started working my way, okay, my way to the path of success in coaching. So now, okay, it didn't happen overnight, by the way, but I would say that at least for the last 2 to 3 years, I'm able to take a break, plan a break, and I think this year was like the super goodness. So my daughter had her last teen birthday, so she's officially 20 right now. She's Master E. She's the one who's helping a lot. Okay, so of course, but this live is being supported by my middle child, Alan. But Master E's been helping us a lot in what we're doing in the business. So she turned 20 in October. So she's the last to have a birthday. And one of the things that I think I'm grateful that I was able to achieved this year or last year, okay, was being able to be away from the works that I do. So I have business. I'm running Decaf Coffee Republic. I have Life Coach Philippines. I have students. I have membership sites. I have courses being created. I am studying, I'm enrolled in molecular biology of trauma. So I do a lot of things. But one of the things that I appreciated and I'm able to do last year was to be off for 1 week, to be on the road to celebrate her birthday. Okay. And it's just the entire family. And I'm not sure about you, but how many of you would say it's a dream? I'm not sure. If you are one person and you're able to do that, kudos to you. But I didn't have that privilege most of the time before. I don't. So last year I had that. And I'm grateful. Of course, I had better plans. We wanted to be um, going out of going out of the country, but it didn't happen. But to be on the road for 5 days and just drive through it, in like, it's a dream. I'm 51 and it's a dream come true. Okay. And imagine my daughter was like turning 20, and that's the only time I'm able to do that. So how many of you wants that? How many of you wants to feel that you could take a break, focus, spend time with your family, not because you need to, but you want to. Okay, so right now in my career, in my profession, in my business, I can drop things. Okay, I can if I want to. I'm grateful for my clients who understands when I'm sick. Okay, so Coach Norris is here. So um, I'm grateful for my clients who I work with clients who are super great. I mean, I would say they're great clients who I can be transparent, I can be honest, and they understand. So I'm grateful for that. So how many of you wants that kind of business? So I want you to understand that it's not going to happen overnight, but it's possible. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. Now, this, this conversations that I'm doing here in Life Coach Philippines is not intended for individuals who have a goldfish attention. I don't want to compete with that. I don't want to compete with people whose attention is so short. I want to work with people. I want to train people. I want to give my best to people who wants to give the best for themselves. I can do reels, but I don't want to do that because I'm a teacher, I'm an educator, and I want to teach you. So if you know someone else out there, your classmates who've been learning from me and they're not here right now, do me a favor. Can you please message them, call them in, let them know that tonight is one conversations that you want to really engage and you want to learn and have the feeling of learning it live. Okay, having a conversation. So I want you to take a look at this. Okay, if you are one coaching professional right now and you're transitioning and you're building coaching as your business, how many of you would agree with me that every time you, I mean, right now, okay, you would see that when you coach a client, so like one client at a time, you will realize, okay, I think Master Coaches me and Coach Marife, for those of you who are really getting clients back to back, how many of you would agree with me that at a you quickly reach your capacity in terms of time and energy, both mental and physical? You know what? When I do coaching, there are days that I would have 3 to 4 clients. So initially, I wanted to limit my clients call 3, but there are days that I would have 5, and that's very tasking. Time, energy, both mental and physical. How many of you would agree with me? Okay. And I would be telling my students that you, we have to put like 30 minutes or an hour, 1 hour gap before the next client. And imagine if I have 5 clients in one day, it's just like consume the entire day. Okay. Sometime in between, I would have classes. So when I say classes, at times I will be teaching, at times I'm the students. And because I'm learning from international schools, so normally my classes would be 2 a.m., 3 a.m., or 5 a.m. Okay, so that's very tasking. And when you start looking at it, you will realize that income will be limited to the number of clients multiplied by the fees they give you. How many of you gets me this? So your income, okay, so we promise and or we say that in coaching, unlimited. You can earn unlimited income. You have the potentials to grow big, to become multi 7 figure earners, which is really true. Okay, so I experienced that. Okay, multi 7 figures, it can happen, but you will realize that you are limited by the number of clients multiplied by their fees. And of course, okay, you will also experience, well, there are policies, procedures, standards that you have to put in system. But you would also encounter clients who get delayed in their payment, who are not able to fulfill their obligations to you. And internationally, where I'm studying, they would tell you, then don't serve, cut the contract, and you're supposed to get paid before. But you know what? With all of those things, the truth is, we've got clients who don't pay us, which is unfortunate. There are clients who don't fulfill their obligations to us, which is unfortunate because we pay our bills as well. And what when I say unfortunate, because in our hearts we just don't let go of our clients. So it's the truth. It's real. It happens, right? Agree, Coach Marife, you know that. Okay. And at times, like I'm a teacher and I do teach, I do classes, and there are times like you're thinking, okay, I'm gonna open another class, I'm gonna give my time. So normally my classes would be about 4 to 5 hours, and you know that your clients, your students can only pay to a certain degree, and why your per hour rate is like this. There are gonna be times, in my case, there's a lot of times that I would have to like leverage on that. So I'd like you to understand first that the per hour, okay, so one on one per hour would immediately eat up your energy, your time, and you will start seeing that you are limited. How many of you getting me this? Okay. How many of you getting me this? Okay. So, you know, it's thank you everyone. Thank you to my clients here. And here's the thing, okay? One thing that's not, we would always say this, okay? Internationally, based on my study, they would tell us that, hey, okay, you only meet your clients when it's time, or you give them support according if they pay you a retainer's work and all of these things. I've learned that. But the thing here is, truth of the matter, there are many unpaid hours that we give to our clients. So we are limited to the number of clients that we have. Okay, you've got clients, and some of your clients will have, you wait for them to renew, but while they're renewing their contract with you, you're still serving. So what I'm trying to paint here is the need for us to start moving to having passive income. But before the passive income comes is the leverage income. So how many of you understanding this? Okay, so I want you to understand the posture of the heart. Where the success comes is the posture of the heart. If you are coming to the profession and all you want is, I want the passive income, give me the passive income. Where is the passive income? How do I? It's not going to work that way, because the success that many of us, like myself included, the success that we're getting from passive income comes from are real situations where we've got clients, but we are limited to the number of hours times the number of clients and their fees to us. And because we needed to augment that, there we start being creative and utilizing a couple of things now, okay, couple of things now, so we can start leveraging it and eventually get into a post or position of passive income. How many of you getting me here? Because the posture of the heart is very important. Okay, so we've we've seen, okay, so many of my classmates um would earn from selling um, recorded classes. They have electronic books, they have audios, they have audio programs. Before they would sell CDs. Right now, nobody sells CDs, okay, because we can just host it in one platform. Education materials and all of those done. But what if you cannot do that yet? What would you do? What would you do? Where? How do you get started? Okay, so there's a lot of opportunities now. I'd like you to see this. Okay, you're supposed to be looking at, when you start the profession, um it's 80-20. I would say 80-20 Pareto rule equals to 50-50. What does it mean? Okay, put the numbers on the screen. Okay, please put it in a comment. You have to spend 20% of your working hours coaching clients. You have to spend 20% of your working hours coaching clients, and 80% of your coaching time creating products. When you do that, the income will split into 50-50. Okay, let me repeat that. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Coach Nords. You've got to spend 20% of your hour coaching and the 80% creating courses. When you do that consistently, you'll have a 50-50 split. You get that? So at this moment in time, I have about roughly 500, I think safe to say, roughly 500 courses, 500 programs, and there, it takes another time for me to publish them. Okay, I'm not able to publish all, but they're ready. So it's a portfolio that I'm able to build over 6 years. I'm now on my 7th year, and I'm working on this ratio. How many of you gets this? Now, here's the thing. Okay, many of you might probably have, heard me say, I am willing to license this classes. Okay, because I have this. Yeah, remember that, Coach Berna? When you enrolled to one class, and I told you I have that also in my portfolio. And the reason why I have that in my portfolio, because I was looking at what are the classes and courses I would be creating for my tribe. So if you are interested, by the way, to license any of my courses, I have 20 that are CPD accredited internationally. My flagship program is Go Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. So invitation goes February 2 and February 3. That's going to be my class 19. But there are also other programs in there that are CPD accredited. Some of that are co-authored by Coach Lynn Garcia. Hello, Coach Lynn. Okay. Those programs related to safety is being co-authored by Coach Lynn Garcia. So if you are also one person who are interested to co-author a program with me, welcome. You are welcome. So I operate under Master Coach A Professional Training and Development Services. So I have an institute, I have a company that is solely dedicated for creating courses. So now, did you get the number? Okay. So the practice, the one-on-one, okay, the one-on-one practice is for you to strengthen your core, your muscles. But you have to spend only 20% of your time. 80% of your time must be in the creation. That's why if you are part of Life Coach Philippines, okay, you learn how to write, how to create, how to publish, how to curate. All right, I'm teaching my students to do it because that's where the secret is. Okay, the secret is in the 80-20 Pareto rule, and it's split 20 actual coaching to strengthen the muscle, 80 in the creation. Now, if you are part of my tribe, you are super blessed because you don't even have to um, create that. What you need to do is to evolve on that, piggyback on that. You can get the courses and then customize it, personalize it to your market. So it means that you have more courses, you have more offering that you can do because there's already an available materials, there's are available resources for you to create. If you are part of Coach A coaching app skills program, go inside in there and there are hundreds, I think thousands of resources that you can curate and offer. Okay. So are you getting this? Okay. I'm going to move now to remember the strategy here is that 2080 will eventually, you keep doing that, will eventually move you to a point where you don't need clients anymore or you don't need going after clients because your clients are like there. Okay, so like in my case, I barely accept new clients. Barely, like barely. Um, my hands are full with my existing clients. I'm like fully booked. I would help my senior coaches, my coaching team to coach other people. And I want to dedicate my time to my people, to my tribe, because my hands are full now. So unless it's emergency, unless it's mental health, unless nobody can, all right? So you know that, unless, so there are rules. And if that happens, then I take a client. Other than that, I'm not, okay? So even if I do complementary coaching, my strategy, um, my strategy is really to transition, okay, to transition the client to someone who can take over. Okay. So, yes, Coach Berna, that's why I'm asking you. Okay. Consider your renewal, because if you don't get that, then that space will be given to others. Love you, Coach. Okay. So, I want to help you to reach to a point where you don't need to be pursuing clients anymore. How many of you likes that? This is from, I'm not sure if you know him, Thomas Leonard. He's the founder of the Coach Bill and Coach University. He creates a lot of concept in the industry. And he said this, okay, start to shift, start the shift, shift, start the shift to passive revenue sources, even when you have a thriving practice, and love your time with clients. It means that while you're having a good time with your clients, while your coaching practice is thriving, you have to start shifting to passive revenue. And I have been doing that. Okay. I have been doing that for since I started. So you have to start planning for that. Okay. Now you start. Okay. I'm gonna give you now 9 steps. Are you ready? Okay, because somebody write in there in the comment ready. If you're still here, can you just give me ready? So you don't have you don't have to depend on your income from individual clients. You have no, your classmates are not here. Please call them, because I'm going to give you 9 steps where you can easily generate revenue even while you're away from your business. How many of you wants this? So if you're looking into some of, some people, I think one time Coach Sean asked this, okay, if I'm remembering it right, like where I think he asked my child, where money, your mom gets money, okay? So here's where I get the money, okay? So I'm gonna share with you where I get the money, okay? No, I don't get it from DCAP. In quite the opposite, I give money to DCAP, okay? So your coaching hub, I finance it. Okay, there's a lot of things that we provide in the tribe, and the costs are all solely on my shoulders. And where it's coming from, it's here. Okay, ready? 9 steps. Okay, ready? Okay, just let say yes and ready. Now, if you're gonna get the steps and you like it, okay, can you just let me know and say mine? So just like let me know that I'm gonna grab it, Master Coach A. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna grab it. Okay, so now 9 steps. Now, number one, ready? I'm excited. Okay, how many of you are excited here? I'm gonna land this triumphantly. Okay, wonderfully. So how many of you are here? How many here are excited for that? Come on, come on. Somebody show an excitement there. Some logos there, some balloons, some hearts, some emojis. Okay, in the house. Okay, Coach Joanna, Master Coach Jasmine, Coach Marife. Okay, so it's a Sunday, so probably some people are resting. So make sure, can you give me a promise that you're gonna share these 9 steps? Okay, you're gonna talk about it, you're gonna write about it. Okay, you're gonna disseminate it, you're gonna help some people really make a lot of money here. If you are part of mental model, okay, be learning society, and you have been learning from me mental models. Okay, so here's why it is needed. Number one is, again, okay, you are, many of you here are my clients, all right? So many of you here are my clients, like one-on-one clients. So you are one person, like my MBAs, okay, my MBA, my master coaching apprentice here, you are here. You will tell, okay, you are the first testimony. You will be able to see and tell, okay, and hear now if the 9 things works for me. Now you will understand why. Okay. Number one, okay, leverage everything you do. Save everything you say, write, or create. And make sure, okay, you keep it in a space, okay, where you can turn it to products at a later time. Coach Lynn has, Coach Lynn is one person who, a couple of times I would send her my folders, okay. I'm gonna take and give her a screenshot of, here's how it looks, my folder for this topic. So leverage. So whatever you say, whatever you write, whatever you create, you keep them in preparation to creating a product later on. The reason why I can easily create and I can easily write, by the way, I don't have a VA. I don't. Everything that you see in Life Coach Philippines, Master Coach A, Pick Up Coffee Republic, I write all of them. And also in RUC, I write the prompts. So, and I have a folder. So there's a lot of ways to do it. You can connect with me if you need specific help. And if you are one of my clients in Master Strategist, this is something that you can speak with me with. You have to save everything you say, everything you write, everything that you create, with the intention to create a product later on. Now, if you are gonna get, so the idea here is you're starting ground zero. Of course, if you are from my tribe, from our tribe, you're not starting zero. There are resources that you can get from me. Okay. Number two. Okay, I'm now on my number two. Okay. So that's the reason why if you message me, I can easily pull out and say, give me a moment. Sometimes it takes time because I've moved, I think in my career since 2016, I've moved from two laptops and now I have my Mac. Okay, unit. So I think this is my third time. So sometimes you ask me a material, I would have to go back to my old. Okay, so yes, they have drives and all, but sometimes it's very tasking to find these resources. And sometimes I'm looking at, oh, how did during that time when I started, I wasn't so organized in terms of my practice, but now I'm so organized. At least for the last 2 years, all the things that I'm creating are during pandemic. I would say everything is really organized, so I can easily pull a thing. Number two, ready. Okay. Number two, you're gonna raise your eyebrow here. Number two is raise your fees. Raise your fees. This will allow you to filter some clients, okay, and you will only able to keep the ones who are highly motivated to work with you. Okay, so if you have not entered and joined my End Cruise program, which is still running, okay, please take time to join. That would be the super duper cheap program that you can get hold of me. And I'm saying I probably I will not do that for the next 10 years. Probably never. I don't know when I turn 60. But get hold of that. Attend one of my NCRUs. Be part of my, I have 12. If I'm not mistaken, I have 12 NCRUs programs. Please attend one of them. Okay. You're going to get hold of my brain. You're going to borrow my brain there. Okay. So I've learned this from one teacher, forgot her name. If I remember, I'm gonna share. I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, but I learned this. I think 2017. Okay, I learned this 2017, and she said, when you give your rate, okay, and you're getting 60% or 40, if you're getting 60% yes or 70% yes, like if you throw in 10 proposals and 7 of them come back to you yes, she said your rate is wrong, because our transition is supposed to be at max out 30 to 40% max out. So when you are throwing in 10 proposals and 4 are saying yes to you, I think I taught this in um, coaching. I told there are students. Okay, how many of you who you've heard of me talk about this way back? Okay, so the ratio is you're supposed to be getting out of the 10 proposals, you're supposed to be getting only 3 yeses. If you're getting 4 yeses, you have to think about your rates. Yes, Coach. See, I've been sharing that. Okay, that was very fresh. So you're coming in from my old batches. Okay, I was sharing that. So I learned this from her, and that's how she would always, say, if you're getting 50% of your proposal, girl, you're just like in the wrong place. Like you are underrating your yeah, proposal. So now I want you to understand this. 3 yeses every 10 throws. That would give you also the feeling of not beating yourself. Yeah, Coach Marife, I know, I specifically remember, yeah, I shared this in the class after I learned this, okay? So this will also save you energy of not beating yourself if why you're not closing clients, okay? Because the more clients you close like that, you know that your rate is wrong, okay? So why you're gonna raise the fee is because you wanna filter, okay, you wanna filter the clients that you will be working. Like in my case, I truly wanna work only with people who are motivated to get results. So like if my clients don't want to get results, if they want to prolong their agony in their life, go ahead. Enjoy your agony. I'm gonna keep my sanity. There's because I know there are many clients who would respect my time. So if my client bully himself or herself, if my clients don't want to do what they need to do for themselves, go ahead. I believe I have established clear enough my line, and I'm excited to work with people who are excited to see change in their lives. So, number 3. Okay. Ready for number 3? Okay. Be very selective. My goodness. You be very selective when it comes to taking on new clients. Number 3. Be very selective when you take on new clients. Create a list of criteria that represents your ideal client or your avatar and stick to it. Be very selective when it comes to taking new clients. Remember, this is already the path when you are already creating active income. Okay, so if you haven't gotten active income, this will not apply to you. Remember? Okay, so just in case you're just, coming in just right now, okay, please, okay, the rules I'm sharing here with you works for me because I have an active profile and portfolio of paying clients. Of course, I have pro bono, but I have paying clients. Many of them are in the screen right now. So be very selective, have a criteria. I do have criteria. And when my clients finish a program, I make an assessment and I ask myself, do I want to work with this client still? Okay. Number four, now here's where I give my time. Create coaching groups for most of your clients. That's why you've got and cruised. That's why I'm offering right now my first group coaching program for the year is Mastering Tough Talks. Okay. And I'm looking for 12 people. Okay. So if you haven't said yes, you're going to miss a lot if you don't say yes, honestly. Honestly. So if you know me, every time I run and launch a new program, the first batch are the sweetest. That's the sweetest. Because right after the first batch, I start to recalibrate. I start to, pull out something, of course, give something, because something new, I would always honor people who would re-enroll and all. But the first part, which is like my seed, would always be the sweetest. So I hope you join. You join my Mastering Tap Talks. It's going to be a 6-step process to transform any conflict into connections, powerful connections. Number 5, pre-qualify your free session candidates by asking them to complete a questionnaire or give them toolkits. Hence, if you are part of Upskill, there's a lot of toolkits and we give toolkits away. There was a season in my life, I keep giving a lot of toolkits because my toolkits are able to help clients right there. Okay. So instead of getting into conversations, I give people toolkits. Okay. If you cannot handle a toolkits, then you're not worth my time because you're not serious about it. Right. So I have one client and I'm still waiting for him. It's been years. Many of you, you've heard of that story. I have one client. I love this client. Incoming clients. I gave him a toolkit. Well, is tough for me, and I'm preparing for him. Anything he's preparing for me. I gave him a toolkit, and he hasn't come back. But from time to time, he would message me and tell me, "Coach, I'm still working on my toolkit. I'll see you when I'm ready." Okay, I'll see you when see me when you're ready. But there are people who will tell me that a lot of things change with him. And just in case you're watching, most of the time you watch my live, so I'm still waiting for you. I'm still excited to work for you. And I hope one day after all these years, you'll tell me, Coach, I'm ready for you. I'm still learning. And but kudos. Okay. I've heard great news about your health. So I'm proud of you, honestly. Okay. So number 6. Okay. Whenever you reply to a client's email, okay, save it in a special file. Whenever you reply to a client's email, save it in a special file. Or if you are right now, we're doing it in MeWe or we're doing it in Messenger. Now, in this way, you're gonna able to stockpile intellectual property for later on used for you to be able to create toolkits. So that's where I'm able to create a lot of toolkits because I have a lot of inquiries. I help a lot of people, and so I'm gonna save it. And later on, okay, remember that 20-80-80-20 rule. Okay, I'm gonna create a toolkit out of it. I'm gonna pull all the questions. I'm gonna create the toolkits out of it because that's how I responded to the inquiry. So yes, they don't pay me for that, but I'm able to use it and create the toolkit. Yes, are you getting this? So uh, if you are part of my mental health coaching program, most of that toolkits are used, okay? That were like in mental health coaching programs, if there got like five parts in there. So that are 5 programs put it in together. And the toolkits there comes from, most of them are my service, okay, to people who would message me at the wee hours of night and ask help for their mental health. Okay, gets. Now, 7, save any tools, worksheets, checklists, and templates you create for your clients. Okay. You have to save all of that. Okay. Even those that you ask them, okay, just do this. Okay. Use your pen and paper and do this. Please, after that, write it. Okay. Save it because you will need it. And then number 8. Number 8, fire. Fire any clients you no longer enjoy working with. Yeah. For my entire career, two. I fired two. So, and I fired two, and I might consider not accepting or renewing some. But for my entire 6 years, I only fired two. Unfortunately, I have to fire two. So 9, which is the ninth, okay, spend at least 1 day each week developing your passive income stream coming from these materials that I shared with you. How many of you getting this? Now, you don't have to perfect the 9, but you can pick up just one or few of them and start working on it. Now, your passive income strategies can differ from depending on your cash flow. You may want to work on it from time to time. It depends when you're available. Okay, it depends when you're you're in the mood. But in my case, which I'm going to encourage you to do, make it a discipline. Okay, in as much as I am disciplined to learn something about my profession every single day, I am also disciplined. Now, previously, I would create at least one toolkit every single day. Right now, I would create a toolkit at least one in a week. There are weeks I can create more, but at least I would do one toolkit in a week. So it's a discipline. Okay, how many of you getting this? Okay, so if you are appreciating and getting, the secrets, you're good for it. Can you please just let me know, okay, that you are appreciating this? Okay, so remember, we're working from active income, okay, to move to passive income, leverage income, so you can move into a truly passive income. And after the passive income, you will have experience the residual income. So I'm going to teach more of the residual income in the coming days. Okay, for now, I'm putting it first, the passive coaching income secrets. I'm going to focus on that. Okay, now I want you also to understand and remember, okay, um, you need to create products, your first product. And your first product, okay, can be yours fully, or you can leverage on other people's product, like what you can do in my tribe. You've got coaching app skills, you can leverage on that. You can work on partnership. Now I'm gonna give you, okay, a couple of things that you can repurpose. Are you ready? So this might be a little easier for you to create your passive income. Ready? Okay. If you're still here, okay, so I'm going to extend a little bit because we're now running on a 1 hour, but I'm going to give you a couple of tips more of what you can repurpose. Ready? Okay, so you can repurpose newsletter. How many of you have received newsletter emails? Okay, go through the emails that you truly love, that you truly learn. You can repurpose that. So get on the email, and then look at your toolkits, match it together. You can repurpose it. Okay. You can create workbook. Combine, okay, combine all toolkits, resources on the same product or in the same topic, in the same niche. Create a workbook. And you can sell that. We have Gumroad, by the way. And if you are interested to start your own digital downloads page, please connect with Coach Clint. Okay, we've bought the domain names of digitaldownloads.net.com and all of that. We own that, by the way. And if you want to start building your own platform selling digital products, Coach Clint can help you build it up. So just connect with Coach Clint. He can help you with that. How to convert that to a book, PDF, Coach Lynn can help you with that. Coach Orbil is here. RUC is the answer, by the way. You can also, okay, use, if you are part of, how do you call that? Forums, okay? Some of you are still part of the forums. I would like to say this, you can use it as message board titles. Okay, you can go to message board hunt. Okay, this is another secret. Where do you find clients? I do that before. I used to do this. No more now. Okay, so go to forums. Okay, and there are topics that I'm so good at. I'm gonna use it as message board titles, headers, and so those people looking for that. Okay, and it becomes like a message board hunt. Okay, so I use also, I'm still, okay, so I use and I'm still, I think I'm still, okay, answering a couple of Kiora and questions. Until now, I still, give some of my thoughts when I have time to Kiora. You can also do, okay, we would call this, okay, you can also do um, recorded coaching as case study. Okay, so if you can partner with someone who's willing to be a case study, you can record that, and there are people who are buying that as a case study. Okay, so when I was starting, I would buy a case study at around 300 US dollar per case study. So I think right now the case study is about 500 to 1,000 US dollar. I don't sell, okay? So I don't do it, but some of my colleagues would do that. So in case you want, that's also one income potentials. Like if you are really good at coaching and you have somebody who's willing, you can record it and you can sell it. A case study. Yeah. How many of you getting that? And okay, here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna close this by telling you this. Okay, the secret here, the ultimate secret here is your ability to use chatboxing, messenger, MeWe. That's the real secret here. Okay, like, yes, you can use email. Like now, I'm working on email marketing. I'm starting my blogs and all of that, but really the secret is your ability, your patience, your tolerance to use chat boxing. Because when you chat, when you respond to clients, to inquiries, you expand your authority, you expand your heart and your speed of thinking how to assist a client. So watch my episode of impromptu coaching. So that's what you do and that's what you use on your day to day. And then engage much on text messaging or SMS, inbox, chat boxing. And you keep doing that regularly. Trust me, these are all gold mines. Discipline, consistency, patience will all pay at a certain time. But truly, truly, it starts with the posture of your heart. Do you have the heart to help someone achieve their goals, solve their problems? Do you have the heart to hold the rope, to host a safe space? Do you have the heart? Do you have the heart where people's life truly matters? Because if your answer is yes, Trust me, every secrets, every steps I shared with you will give you the financial confidence, the gold mine that you're looking for. And if you're not yet ready for this, check on your mental health, check on your relationships, check on what you need. Let's have a conversations because I know I can help you. I have few slots, limited slots for coaching this year. Who knows, you might be a lucky client for this year. Look forward having a conversations with you very soon. So with that, I'd like to say thank you for tonight. Please come back tomorrow. You'll have more of this because I'm gonna be more of the secrets revealed. Okay. So if you are getting this, if you are appreciating this, please share your hashtag pack my bag moment. Share also your hashtag ROI. Let people know that you learn. Okay, expound on your thinking, expound on your thoughts, whatever you learn from me. Write more of it so that people would know what you have learned and hear as well your thoughts about it, because that's where you get to solidify. Okay, now tomorrow, okay, when you come back, okay, I was just looking at my exact title. I'm going to be sharing designing a self propelled business. So I'm sure you're gonna love this. So if you love tonight's episodes, tomorrow is designing a self-propelled business. So you're gonna design. I'm gonna help you design your own business that is aligned to your lifestyle, to the kind of income you wish, and to your expertise. So I hope to see you tomorrow. If you in any way have been blessed by my sharing, I ask you to visit us at Decaf Coffee Republic, 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. inside Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixtons and United Streets, Capitolia, Pasig City. I am there every Thursday and Saturday. But truly, let's expand, let's advance life coaching as an art, a science, a lifestyle, a profession, and a business. Come and join my tribe. Life Coach Philippines here. Our coaching tribes is here to serve. Help is available. My next certification class, face-to-face at Decaf Coffee Republic Function Hall, is up next on February 2 and 3. You can start with a minimum 5,000 pesos. You can start with our online classes, with our online, that you can access it online, and you have unlimited, like lifetime access to it. All right. So more questions, informations, connect with Coach Rizal, 0917-586-1661. I'll see you again tomorrow. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Love, bam boom. Love, bam boom. Love, bam boom. It's been a beautiful night. Maraming pong salamat. Happy Sunday. Blessed Sunday, everyone.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.